he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Seminoles offense will go to work first. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. He's run out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and they've got it in the red zone.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Noles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
going to try to make life miserable for these guys. With the catch, it's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Here on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll run it from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the boot, looking for his man. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Levy. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Price. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Seminoles! A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield at Stewart. They're working that left side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got nothing done so far. They already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Cardinals will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. Turning it on! They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Snagged out of the air. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. Incomplete, and that'll be a turn. Downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds it back in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the single back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, no! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this thing's turning into a route. It's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st down from the 30. Back to throw, it's Selvia. Buying some time as he moves left. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Off-play action on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. powers through the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. Dropping back, it's Selvia. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back open in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Wants to throw. It's Selvia. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 45 on its way. That defense got gashed, but they fought. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to pass, it's Selvia. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Tackled there by the defense.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open spaces. He's at... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the